Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. So we're back. I've been busy since the last episode. We're going to pause it there. We were a bit in debt because, well, the weekend wasn't really that good to us. With yesterday being a Sunday, we didn't make a profit, and today just started the day with all of our funds and fees going out for our rentals and stuff. But yeah, I've been busy since the last episode. I haven't changed any of the routes at all, apart from the timetables. So I've tried to make things a lot better flowing and try and break up some of the 3s and the 4s that we're getting backed up, especially one of the ones in town. So if we head to town, this bus stop, there's already people waiting for like the 5 minutes past 5 bus. For the 3. So the 3 and the 4s and the stuff got very busy. I basically, same with the 16s and the 18, I basically, the 16s definitely I've started from the town centre, both directions. The 3s I've started from both directions from the town centre as well. Just to try and minimise when that first early rush happens, that we've got buses on and ready. Either starting at the main points at the top and the main ends of the depot. That would be Cleveleys up. Cleveleys is around here. Yeah, Cleveleys should be around. Will be around here, I think. I zoom in, and that's not Cleveleys. Then it's not. Is this Cleveleys? Cleveleys. Here we go. Yeah, up at Cleveleys where 3s and the 4s start. Basically, all of the network that is covered in Blackpool is now electrified. They've all got. They don't all have electric buses. However, so these are the Preston ones, which we've not done anything with the Preston ones at the moment, apart from everything else. Well, I say apart from everything else, we now have. I'll zoom right down to the bottom. 71 of these short wheelbase electric vehicles, all for the minibus section of everything. I've started on the other network, and I think the bus. There we go. Get those repaired because we don't want fines. We keep getting fines for buses that are breaking because these buses that are here don't automatically get repaired. So we currently have 20 buses out of the 83 buses in this depot electric. So we don't have trees there. Massive gap between them all. But yeah, so we have all the electric buses down here. They look similar to the other ones, but they're now a longer wheelbase than the things. They actually are more seats as well. It can cover. It has less seats, but covers more passengers. So that one has 73 passengers, whereas this one has 71. So it covers one more passenger. Whereas the shorter buses actually don't cover either. But we get the buses running for the day. All of our buses here are electric. All of our schedules are good. I don't even know if we have any of these that don't have a bus on or have a route on. I think all of them are covered by the new by all the buses, which is great. And obviously, we're streamlining all the bus services. Especially the new 5 group is doing well, because if you go over here and we look at our routes, making 130,000 a week. I think that's how it works out as, or it might be 130,000 a day. It is still our highest bus, and then the line 1, line 7 being another high earning bus. I know our A bus is another high earning. Our P23, which is Preston. I've not touched any Preston stuff yet because I do need to optimize them. And then where is our A? Our A bus here. There you go. It's a decent amount of people. Now I have actually changed ticket price a little bit. I've put the single ticket up to £2.50 and the weekly up to £25, just to get that little bit more income coming in. Obviously, yesterday our last 24 hours we didn't have that much because it was a Sunday, but we were averaging about 500,000 a day on the week during the week. So we'll see how it goes today. We definitely should make a lot of profit today. Our subsidiaries, we're getting 75% coverage for the environmentary. We're still getting 108% earnings on our subsidiaries because obviously we're in the red. And we're getting a phone call from a bus driver from Depot 6. So there is a pandemic going on, which is not good at all. Let's go to Depot 6 and just automatically start drivers, make sure we're all sorted there. So yeah, we've got an issue where a pandemic's come across on the city, which is okay. See, our first buses going out, they normally start from town centre or each end. They roughly all start about 5, but then when it gets to 6 o'clock, there's the full network everywhere, to be fair. There should be the whole network in Blackpool. I still need to double up on... I don't even know the line 1s and stuff, but I've not really been looking at them. Either way, go route statistics. Some of them, for instance, that one had a lot of people on the bus at that time. I don't know why. How about here? Obviously, Sundays, there's hardly any passengers on a Sunday. So this is only really referencing got a profit for the last 7 days, so yeah. It only really references certain things. I have actually been taking on a few contracts as well. All of our network is now up and running. Have a watch of our network as it grows. So yeah, we have I'm trying to think now. I've upgraded every start and finish for all the Blackpool transport routes and transporter bus routes to be electric. The T24's in there. With that T24 actually makes a lot of money in compared to other stuff, and I don't know why, but all these are now. I think they've just done him as that. Is that the amount of buses there are? I think they've now done it as the amount of buses that are in the network. Beforehand, it was different. But if I scroll into town centre, which is here, and look at this bus stop in particular, this has 15 waiting. And we have 3 for the next 3. Which one has the most waiting for them? In fact, there are the 3 gone past? Yeah, the 3 went past one way. Everything seems to be running smoothly. It's when it gets a bit later in the day that this gets packed. It had like, I think it had something stupid like 50 people waiting. And then it just kept getting mounting up because people were waiting for line 3 and they weren't able to get to line 3. But all in all, it's running good. Obviously, there's a lot of line 5s, which is fun. I don't know where Spearman's is, but... Or Spearman. Because for some reason, they just like to add random stops. There we... Oh, and obviously, with there being a pandemic, it's probably not going to... We're probably going to not make that much money today, with it being a pandemic, to be fair. With that being said, I have upped all our current cleaning statuses of all the buses. It lasts till Wednesday, so that's going to be a hectic. And here's one as well, the 16. This bus stop. If someone just waited for the next 16, which is 33, 28. People wait for the T22. Did they all get on there? It looks like they did, but it's now very packed. 16, yeah, they get packed up here and then they drop them off along the way. So there is a lot of buses that go all around everywhere. Which, to be fair, is fine. There's another, there we go. That's just got 10 more people on. And then it drops them all off here. So it drops them off around certain areas, which is good. Some buses were like this one has got a 6-minute. Why are you 6 minutes late? You're going this way. Hopefully you should catch up on your times. Because obviously the stagecoach buses are ones I'm going to be progressing to. We've got more bus drivers calling in sick. And the bus driver. That's now running 1 minute late, which is fine. If we see one that's running horrendously late, then we always question it. But it's always somewhere in the evening or the afternoon, which might just mean that our turnaround at the depot is not good. Here, we've got a 5 minute. You've only got one person on. So we're not going to make any... Why did you go down that way? I thought the 75 goes that way. On. 75. Yeah, the 75 shouldn't go this way. Why did that 75 go? Don't know. Now it's out of service. Have I messed up the 75? So, edit timetable. Have a look. So, pull only filed all the way to Preston bus, and then I click modify bus. Is there the waypoint there, which is not good? Go here. Is there any waypoints that shouldn't be? That goes to Preston, and then there's another waypoint there. So here's where I start finding issues with certain bus routes. That shouldn't have any waypoints anywhere. Let's have a look at the top. No. For some reason, they start adding waypoints. And I don't know why they do that. Do you have a waypoint as well? You have a waypoint. You are. Then everything else should be fine. So I've kind of optimized some of these because some of them had waypoints that they shouldn't have. Like if you remember me showing you what happened with the 5. The 5 was going all the way up here, and then it had a waypoint down here. The 88, which one's here? Oh, it's going the opposite way. For some reason, started here when it should just stay there. So we will have. There is some issues with certain things for some reason. I don't know why. There's a P6 there that was packed. Well, that's Preston. Not really bothered about Preston buses at the moment. I say that as Preston do actually make us decent money. I've just not really looked at Preston buses because I'm more focusing on getting the buses electrified. Although we do definitely need to look at... There we go. We've got a bus there it's late. So why are you 6 minutes late? 7 minutes late even. There's an issue. That bus stop. Right, edit route. And look for Our Lady of the Assumption. And then that one. Let me just delete that completely. And place that a bit further over. And then the other one should be fine going the other way. But that means I'm going to have to edit the timetable to make sure they don't back up on themselves. But we've had a few of these issues. Modify. Take that one off. That one's there. That's fine because it just goes that way. Saturday. Delete that one. Make it there. That one's fine. Sunday. Faster. There we are. And then tick that one again. So then that fixes that issue of it going back on itself. I had the issue here as well with the 2 June stops. If they stopped at that June stop, coming this way, they don't have to go back in themselves. So it just saves it a little bit of time. They won't be implemented till tomorrow, but at least they are working better now, better functioning. So I'm just trying to fix some of these little glitches. I only really see them when you're watching the bus routes. So if you look at buses again, have a quick look to see if there's any that are running over 5 minutes late is a bit of a worry. They kind of even out in Blackpool though, because if they're running 5 minutes late, they just even out. Like that one's 7. That one's we've just dealt with an issue that would have caused that to be running more later. But that obviously only fix it tomorrow. Find where that 7 was. Down here. This 17 here. Nope, 17 going the other way. That's the 7. Where's the 17? Where's the 17 that was running very late? Already gone down here. Thought, wow, that was quick. And there we go. It'll make it for the next time and then catch up, so it'll be fine. It does. But obviously, a lot of these buses are very quiet today. Just because, obviously, we're not using... well, say it's not that busy, but they're still getting busy. They can only carry half the passengers. And obviously, that just went back and forward, which is fine. But it sorts itself out in the end. Any more that are running... That's out of order, so that doesn't count. But yeah, everything else seems to be running pretty smoothly. The 5 network is really good. You're waiting there till what time? 45, that's okay. And I know the actual one is the B that goes from the zoo. But at the end of the day, still fine. Just annoying this little system here. How is that stop actually doing? We've only got 6 people waiting. How are these stops looking? How many people are waiting here? So we only really have a few waiting at a time because there's always a bus coming along that will pick them up. Got another driver here. Bus depot 3. Bus depot 3. That's your sign. And we just carry on. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. Technically, buses do stop here. Like, so in reality, the line 3 going northbound would come up this way and stop at a bus stop here. The ones going from going southbound would go down here and park here. That's one of the changes they've done. Because this section is, well, it's technically a pedestrian zone. Buses years ago used to drive down here all the time. And nowadays, and there used to be a bus stop about here. But nowadays, it is still a pedestrian zone, but buses are allowed to use it just to cut through. And also, when the illuminations are on, a lot of buses cut through here, save them going all the way into town, because apparently all this is really bad. I don't even know where the 5 goes. I think the 5s turn up this way, go up this way, and go that way. I didn't end up putting a bus route on this area. So I've started deleting bus stops that are just random that I've left that aren't in use. I am glad, though, that I have been changing some bus numbers. That one is actually now we're going to rename that to Blackpool South. There we go. Just because we have been having certain buses needing... well, we have been having like the rail recovery, the rail system and stuff like that. So there has been stuff there. Yeah, everything seems to be running on better on time. Is grand. Obviously, we've now got 2 bus stops here. We don't really need 2 stops here, and then we've also got up here. We've got 2 stops. This was another issue that some of them were stopping at the central Blackpool Central Mosque, and then they ended up having to. If they were coming this way, they were fine, but if they were coming this way, they'll go round and then go round again, which wasn't good. How are we doing on money coming in? We're not even going to make money today because of the pandemic, but our buses are being clean. People are still enjoying. We've got a 5-star company, which is great. I've got the achievement for that. Apparently, 92% of our buses are electric. Doesn't make sense because we've still got like multiple buses that aren't electric. But yeah, it's a weird system. Obviously, we still don't have a bus going up here, but we don't really one going up here because we've got buses that go side by side. But yeah, everything seems to be running very smoothly, bus-wise. Don't really need anything else. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in a cut here. When I get through the pandemic, so I'll probably come back in on Thursday. Hopefully these fewer shift cancellations, because they shouldn't have been happening anyway. Don't know why they're saying they're cancelled. I think it's just because when I buy a brand new bus and I delete the old bus, or when I sell the old bus, it says that it's been cancelled, even though it ran on a bus that's now no longer in our service. So hopefully we can run till Thursday morning. Our pandemic will be over, and start making a profit again, and our shifts will no longer be cancelled. And welcome back. So, as you can see here, this bus is running 50 minutes late. I think we need to start sorting out having more buses at each depot. The pandemic's been over, but obviously we've got a lot of people coming in on buses tomorrow and Friday. With that being said, okay, we're back. So I've just done a quick save, a quick reload. Yeah, so obviously the pandemic's over. Buses are running late, so we need to actually fix why buses are running so late. So if we look at these, we had some that was 50 minutes late, like nearly an hour late or so. Just watch a save and a refresh has fixed it all, probably. There was a 5-minute one there, 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay, so apparently a save and a reload fixed that. But either way, I do need to get things started to be sorted. Especially since tomorrow I have edited timetables again. Make sure all the timetables are good for tomorrow. And this is one that was having an issue, which is why we've now got another bus here as well. With that being said, let's have a look at all the timetables for today from Depot 2. Do we have any free double-decker buses here? No, we don't. What about Depot 2? The Depot 3. Do we have any free buses here on the timetable? We have one, which is 161. Let's go to Depot 2. Find 121. Yep. Switch that to open top and switch that to Depot 6. Just shuffle our buses around a little bit. We should actually see it come over. So there is still some bugs and glitches, which is expected. Well, it is somewhat expected. That's now gone back in the depot. Okay. Is our bus that we've just scheduled to change already moved depots? I guess we can just see if we look at the timetable for Depot 6. No, we should have another bus here. Hopefully that'll start moving over soon, because we definitely need that bus moving over. Right, we'll give it some time and hopefully it will show up in the correct depot for down here. I've also decided to extend the 5 so it goes down this way, which will start tomorrow. So every bus that goes to Poulton and to... Where is it? Poulton and Knott End will go this way, and then I've shuffled the timetable about so it works for that. With that being said, I do actually need to upgrade that charger then, because otherwise it'll be parked there instead of them parking there for some of them. So some buses hopefully will come down here and people might start going this way. It just adds a little bit more things around this way. Gets a bit more coverage for the network, which is always a good option. Let's have a look at our timetable for Depot 6. Has our new bus arrived? It has not. So where has our bus gone? We can now follow this going all the way to Depot 6, and hopefully that'll fix the issue. I've just put one bus on. Why are you not... I don't understand that. Right, so what bus starts at the latest? That's 4:15. That's... Yeah, 4:15. I probably just have to reset this and manually put all the buses in. It's going to be fun. And there we go. So we still have one bus spare, but it works. Mainly because I've shuffled timetables again. As you know, we're trying to be as optimised as we can in the Blackpool area for now. Which basically is the T26 now goes into... Oh no, the T22 now goes into the Stanley Park and out again. And the both go to town. So one goes around this way to town. One goes in this way and then back out this way. As town kind of being the central hub for it. So hopefully that'll increase some bus. So we're making profit for today, which is good. If we were to have a look at the actual buses, the 24 got hit hard when it was the pandemic, but it will recover, and obviously the T26 there, hopefully that'll get some more money, as well as the T22 will earn a little bit more money. With them now going into the town centre, and they can hopefully not get too used. Well, I say too overused, you know what I mean? They won't get busy or packed, and either way, we're going to be starting to increase the amount of buses we have at each depot. We're still in the process of transferring all of Depot 5 over to the electric buses, but we're basically just going to try and fill the depots, is the plan. Obviously, there's a lot we can still have at our main depot. If I go onto the main depot and we go here, I've kind of cut down on the service centre side to save a bit of money. We still have the same amount of people. I've cut down on people for research because we have no more research to do apart from double-deckers. Have a double-decker research still. So hopefully we can get that done. Didn't realise we had a double-decker to unlock. What double-decker do we have? Let's see if... I know which double-decker it is. I don't think it's an electric one, but it's still another double-decker that might be useful for us. But yeah, so obviously we've got parking spaces that we can put here for buses. The rest of the area is going to be solar panels. And then we're also going to have buses down here. I basically just want to try and get as many buses as I can in depots. And that'll hopefully help, like I say, with getting... We'll get basically... Let me just explain the whole plan here. So I want to get as many buses in each depot as we can, and then have enough staff to cover those depots, so we shouldn't have issues with... so we can start giving them some time off, kind of, is what I like to think. That they can get some time off. I still got... Why have I got 2 buses here now? Oh, I sent the wrong bus, didn't I? I sent 21 instead of 61, and I've sent 2 buses, but somehow that works, and all the buses have got enough on. With that being said, if I go to copy and paste for tomorrow, that works. But in the whole scheme of things, I want to try and get as many buses as I can in each depot, and them all electric. We've got an incoming call. Service employee wants to take a break, which is fine. We literally have 5 service employees. We'll probably need some more, just so obviously if we're doing repairs. With that being said, I actually need to look at repairs because some of these technical conditions are going down, which is brake pads really for these kind of buses, for the electric ones. If we go to Depot 2, so I'm going to skip ahead for tomorrow, and we'll just see how busy we actually get with this, because we've been really good with them in the past. But obviously, if we get too busy, then it's good. And also, we'll have the new 5 route. I say the new 5 route, the extra extended 5 route. And here we go. Some of the buses are now heading out. The ones that start here are going out first, which is very cool. One of the bus route should start at 4 o'clock. But at least they're going out and about, and they're getting ready for whatever routes they're going to take. You're obviously starting over there, which is great. I keep forgetting we've got the 12. I only recently actually got a chance to go on the 12. It only runs twice a day. Once to go here and once to go back in real life, but obviously I've made it as a main route here. And it actually makes... Let's have a look. Does it make decent money? 12? Well, compared to other buses, it does actually make money. Obviously, we've had a bit of a loss of buses recently, and this one starts at 5:10. This is probably going to be another 12 to be the next bus. Like it is. Let's just have a follow this 12 and see how we go. So, which is the first 12? That's the second 12, and that's the first 12. Why are they every? Why did I start the 12s every 10 minutes from there? This time in the morning. One's on weekday 2. One's on weekday 2. Both on weekday 2. Interesting that they're both starting at this time. Probably made a mess up in the timetable for that, to be fair, when I shuffled everything about. So let's have a look at 12. Edit timetable. Weekday 2. Yes. Yes, I did. So the 5:10 should not actually start. It'll be the 20, the 40, then the 60. Yeah. That mean I missed 15:10? 15:10's not even a bus. I don't know why 5:10 is there. Get rid of that next day. And yeah, I've started doing custom times for buses because it was just easier to spread them out, and then at a certain end of the day, they can just go to every half an hour. Keeps one bus route, one timetable. So let's follow the 20 past, so we can actually see how that goes. Have we now got another we've now got the 40 minutes past bus start is down here already. We've already got the 1 on buses as well. That should actually free up another bus driver, another bus. Or at least the start of the day. Let's follow this as it leaves. It's the first route of the day, and it picks up 6 passengers straight away. Gone up to 11. How many more has it got? It's definitely got more buses, and then that 5 is going to start soon. Here we go. So we've got a healthy amount of passengers to start the day with. Not going to get packed straight away. The busy period is actually after 6, so that's probably why. That's why I've tried to get them to start at a certain time, then excel the buses as well. But yeah, I didn't realise that the 12, they do one in the morning, which I think is a double decker. I've never actually seen the morning one. I've only ever seen the evening one, the afternoon one, which they actually run 2 single deckers, which is they run 2 buses anyway, but they've been running 2 single deckers, so I don't think it's a bus that's that profitable. But that being said, it's a bus route that will be used. Because when I got on the bus, a lot of people were actually on that bus. So it is a good bus route. I actually enjoyed riding on it. Didn't drive it. Can you imagine if I drove buses? I don't even have a car license yet. But yeah, a nice little route. It will start picking up now because obviously it's just gone past 6, so people start going out and about. Well, obviously this is the first one of the day going towards town. And then the next tour it's out of service. Interesting. It literally only runs for one tour, this bus. Or why that is. Well, anyway, it's nice. It's a nice little route. And then it's going to go into town and finish up. Look at some of these. That's like this. That they've just dropped off a lot of people. And then this 4's getting busy. But obviously, like I say, we are on a day when bus routes are going to get very busy. Now, when does the next 12 leave? If this 12 has just arrived at 6:22, where's the next 12? There's actually no one waiting for the next 12. Interesting. Hopefully I just haven't messed up the times and it shuffled them about a little bit. But obviously all of these buses are going to get packed today. Okay. Let's see. We just got a 26 headed off. Let's follow this 26 on the new route. It's quite nice getting these new routes. Well, I say new routes, getting the updated routes. And obviously 87 passengers is not really that good. So that's why I'm just going to upgrade them to the electric bus that are double deckers. And yeah, it's now been absolutely packed and more people aren't going to be able to get on because influx of passengers. But this 26, does this 26 now go on the new route into town? No, it doesn't. It still goes down the prom to town. It's the 22 that does. So we're going to have to watch the 22 after this. Oh, yeah, no, this one goes the new route. Here we go. It goes down and then back up, which is quite funny. Oh, yeah, this is just the circular bus, so this does go. And it's the 22 that just goes into town. Then it goes into town. Dropped a lot of people off. And then it just goes straight down the prom to South Pier. Which I could extend this to go to the pleasure beach, but we've got other buses that go to the pleasure beach. This mainly goes in down the prom, then back inland, and it's kind of it's a loop bus. Not the best loop bus, but it works. I mean, like I say, it's already got a charging port for when it goes electric because of all of the main bus destinations have now got and then kind of like half stops and stuff like timing points, bus timing points. Now we'll have things sorted. What buses stop here? The 68. Right, I'm gonna have to fix this 68 from stopping here because it does the loop again. Or does it go the other way? Yeah, it goes to Preston bus station. So it needs to actually change to that bus. Yes. Let me get to the 8. This is kind of these, like I say, these little nuances that I need to get sorted. So it's only on the way into town. So literally we're looking up here for Halifax. But if it goes to... Oh no, it's on the way out. On the way out, which... Yeah. Go up. So it should be called Halifax. There we go. Delete that. Go to that one and then Click that bus stop. And tick. And now we've got to edit the times again. So we don't have to edit. Well, we don't edit the times. We just make sure the buses don't go to one place and then start at another place like here. Doesn't want to start there. We want to start it down there. This bus stop is a one has to change. So it's the 16, the 16A, the 18s, and the 26s. So that one's that sort. And then tomorrow I can delete that bus stop. Can I delete this June one yet? Or did I left this June one for the other people, the buses going the other way. Yeah, that's fine. Where were we? So yeah, we can delete that bus stop tomorrow. Here. Even though we've got how many people waiting for buses here? But that's just happens because of what happens. But we'll still see some buses going round. Yeah. As long as we've put one there, that will fix it. For the future. And it'll give the bus drivers like about a minute back or so. These buses are getting absolutely rammed. This is what we're wanting to follow. So now the 22. Now I want to follow you. Be leaving at 35. Back down this way. Go into Stanley Park. You don't actually drop anyone off there. Or pick anyone up, so that is interesting. And then the new going into town goes back a different way. Does it go back? Does it go? I don't know if it goes a different way too. I had a strange thing that it just went both. Now it goes into town. Yeah, so it goes into town, then to the zoo, then back in, and then back out. It just goes up different routes. Yeah, so that's the full loop of that one. Now we just need to watch the 5. So let me just find a 5. Are you going which way? The way we want you to go. Are you... You're just in 5. Are you going to Knot End? So yeah, they wait there for 6 minutes to factor in for this part, which is now you. Why are you waiting there? When do you leave? 40. Okay. That goes that way. It did pick up people and drop people off, which is good. Follow this one. No, that's going the other way. Now it goes this way. That's interesting that even though it was already there, another bus went in and went past. I don't know why that is. Actually have a look down here. Wait. There is people right at the bottom here waiting for a bus. 3 people waiting there, 2 people waiting there, 6. So obviously it is good that we go around this way. People get dropped off, people get picked up. It's kind of like the 6 over here going to the B&Q and going to the cash and carry. It just adds an extra stop to the network. We're now making very good money. I will be adding more, I will be buying more buses for here anyway. So if we go depot 5, let's buy some more buses. But I do want to upgrade this. So when the bus, so even though the halfway house is the bus stop, they literally go on to their next bus journey, carry on straight. When do you leave? At 40. There's now a 30 going past. And then this one will leave at 14. It'll probably go straight. Yeah. If, for instance, I go to schedule, go to setting, I want them to do maximum of 5.5 hours driving. Bus drivers have at least 6 hours rest between shifts. And the buses are at least an hour in. See what tomorrow would hold if I did this. That wouldn't be too many buses. It's only 2 pages. Depot 5. This is the problem. Definitely 4. And yeah. If I go back to settings, give them a 12-hour shift, and I give them no. Do it that way, so they still have time between shifts. That still works because the bus drivers get time off. Copy, paste that, and then there we go. And then I'm going to copy and paste that one back over because I was... So they at least get 6 hours off between shifts. As for bus-wise, yeah. Definitely need to get that sorted. And it's great that we get these city events where a lot of people come in. They're not that too much wait time, to be fair. Yeah, we're not going over time or anything. Fantastic. How are we doing on our new income with our new ticket prices? We're making we made 600 odd in a day. That's quite impressive. How are we doing on tickets? Fair. A lot more people are buying. Well, to be fair, with the increase as well, that doesn't really show much. It is nice to get more money coming in. Let's go back to our staining depot. Get some more long wheelbases. How much can I get for that? I can get 6. There we go. They're all numbered. We've got 29 long wheelbase buses here. Go back to tomorrow. Auto assign shifts. And then how many buses do we have free? None. So we'll leave it like that for now. We'll try and get... How many buses do we have in here? So we'll try and fill up this depot before we start selling buses off to then buy more buses. Definitely need to look at getting more buses on here as well. At least we know we can fit 12 there. Now we're just waiting for more money to come in. Go back to depot 5. To upgrade, to add more buses to this. Get 3. Can I get 5 by the end of the day? Is the hope. We need another 100,000. Okay, so now that's all done, let's shuffle about the buses again for tomorrow. Is there any that hasn't got anything on shifts? There is not. But I know we'll be able to sell at least 5 of these. Look down the bus fleet. We have these in... No. So when these come back, we can sell 5 off tomorrow. There we go. All the buses are numbered. We have 1 more sale. Ooh. That's good. Buy 1 more before the end of the day. That is quite literally 1 minute to midnight. That's 38. EVO 38L. Ticked off. Get to the schedule for tomorrow. Auto assign. Oh, today. Tomorrow, sorry. I literally have 12. I literally have 50 more buses here. Okay. But at least they're all sorted for tomorrow. Everything else should have buses already signed, which it looks like they do. Even on our own depot, we've got buses that haven't got routes to go onto, which is amazing. How many do we have? We've got 88 buses here. You're selling, you're selling. You'll sell him. Sell them all off as soon as they come in. How did we do on our... Go to our main depot. How did we do with our contracts? We only used 2 gig yesterday. So let's drop it down to 2 gigs so I'm not paying more tomorrow. And hopefully then that just saves us a bit more money. I've not actually gone through and done the nightly checks on condition. So we nearly made $1 million on the day, which is incredible. 1.5 with the boosts. Our environmental reward is amazing as well. Absolutely fantastic. Could probably even buy some more buses right now. And there we go, that's all those done. So let's make sure we can shuffle the buses over. If I can, then that's great. And then I can sell all the other early ones. Literally there. Just about. Oh, in fact, no, that was right. Yeah, that's right. And that means now I've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 I can sell when they come back. But with that being said, as the game is still quite laggy, hopefully you've all enjoyed today's episode. If you have, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. A new video is out every Friday. If you've got any ideas of other games you'd like to see me play as well, I want to try and start doing other series on here. I do have Minecraft, which I'm going to start playing again and live streaming. Don't know if I'm going to live stream on YouTube or go back to Twitch, so we'll see how that turns out in the future. But until then, I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you everyone for the support and watching. I'll see you next Friday for the next video.